Hello everybody and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. I realized I didn't want to
found in the house. Mom didn't want it getting out.
do exactly that. I was afraid that if we went searching for the answer, I'd trigger more dialogue, and I didn't want to miss any.
I think we can head back inside. Oh.
Nope, just wanted to know.
Can't climb around vases.
It's so video gamey.
You want
Ooh, there's stairs.
Perfect.
Up to there.
The top. Oh,
yep,
we keep getting
we're
higher.
almost at the top of the house,
Yeah.
which is... You know what we haven't actually opened, is
Mom
the attic,
blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
For Milton?
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Which is the salmon.
Oh yeah, the salmon juice. I want to start a band and call it Salmon Juice. Yeah?
I mean, I feel like there's an audience for that.
It's a ska band.
Oh no.
I was talking to a guy at school who wanted to write the Scopera.
You know what? No, I'm on board. I know you don't even need to tell me anything more. I'm sold. Ooh,
The ska
wow,
musical.
Lewis.
Ooh. It's a fancy bong, dude.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Oh.
Oh, everyone's friendly neighborhood stoner.
Wait, no. I didn't.
How old was Lewis? Oh, okay. He was like 22.
Go back in. Gosh darn. Okay. No. The controls, man. I like this game, but the
Lewis and I spent a lot of
controls.
time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Boo. Boo. Bad pun.
Oh wow, he didn't even get a memorial. He got just a
box.
letter.
Interesting.
Okay. I'm just curious as
But
to.
like pills and stuff too. So it wasn't just weed.
Wait, is that a? Oh, I like his little figurines. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's figure out what happened to you, man.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Throw the fish on the thing.
He kept working at the cannery,
Oh.
but he withdrew part of himself.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Nice.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh. Are you playing as that?
I need
I
to.
asked him to describe
Are you
it.
doing both?
Yes.
With different...
There we go. Yeah. No.
He said he started small.
I'm gonna cut off my hand. I can already tell you what's gonna happen because I can't pay attention to both.
Imagining a labyrinth.
This is so cool.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And
Oh, it's
toads.
gonna make me fight.
And toads. So he had a frog thing too.
And dragon! Like,
And
Sven.
things
Yeah.
that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
God, this is hard.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Somebody's gonna be so long.
But he found something more.
Here it is. This is the one. Oop.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss, but he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Difference in art
On the edge of a
styles,
city
too.
he named Lewis Topia.
Oof.
He built
God,
the city
every
up
time it
slowly,
reminds me
brick
of that
by
I'm
brick.
doing the fish
Yeah.
thing.
Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play.
I mean, this is actually kind of really charming isometric
He talked about
game that's
starting
going
I
on
know.
here.
That's the thing, this game does a lot of stuff
He was
so
always
well.
humming.
It does.
Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery,
So I guess he had maladaptive
But his
daydreaming
chopping was as
or something
reliable
along
as
those
ever.
lines.
Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Okay.
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Deeply discomfited.
Yeah,
They
just
begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh gosh.
this is
Conquer
just
a city, then
incredible.
immediately push on.
I wonder what would happen if I stopped doing the fish thing.
New Louisville.
Oh god, turn! Go boat!
St. Louis. He started
this boat.
drifting away from our reality.
No.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home
That's
from
so
home.
good.
Oh, cute.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh, he's not even listening. He's so in his head.
Yeah. I was wondering because it was taking up so much of the screen.
Yeah.
I was like, there's got to be something we're missing.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a beautiful prince.
Are there tons of colors in it? Wait.
I don't like it.
I don't like
Something's
it.
off
I
now.
don't like it. That was weird. My
prince was
entire
on his
stomach
own
just like
quest for-
dropped.
Because the story's getting wrong.
Sinister
Yeah.
serpents.
Oh god. Don't wreck my ship. This is already hard enough. There's a lot going on. Oh god. Okay.
He followed the sound of his
Electric sitar!
electric sitar.
This all feels so meaningless because it's like there's a puzzle. I mean, not a puzzle, but there's like gameplay here, but I know he's gonna die.
I know. Well, it became a game to him,
His
right?
chase
Was that
Yeah.
what
led
you
him to a
said?
golden palace
you're right.
east of the sun and west of the moon.
Okay. Let's go.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh gosh.
Oh, we can't see.
Yeah.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
This is amazing.
I
Actually,
want to play this game.
I know, this is amazing.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I am blown away right now.
Just...
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Okay.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh no. Oh no. This is...
Yeah.
Okay. Nintendo 2DS.
He began to forget the world we know.
Oh god, look at all those fish.
I think
Is
it
that what a
pained him
cannery's
to
like?
remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh, that's him. I think.
Is he here to slay?
He
Maybe.
began to despise the man with a royal
Yeah.
contempt.
Hey, Finch.
Go to the other side, I guess. Oh. He's just gone crazy.
Yeah.
I still
Oh.
thought I could save him.
Okay. Oh, this is
Even
where this
after
is
he
going.
said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
I just... Oh, man.
Yeah. Yep. Oh,
Including
Lewis.
the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising me.
Wait, Calico like a cat? Because if so, at this point, the cat stuff is getting crazy and, like... I'm assuming it doesn't have anything to do with Molly anymore, and
Bird.
it's now, like...
It's the
Yeah.
cat, the bird, and the frog.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Holding his crown.
You're right. I mean, you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. I'm not
There
sure
was only
I
one thing left to do.
don't... I hate to say things like, I don't get it, but, like, I'm not sure
I
quite
don't right
yet.
now,
Quite,
yeah.
yeah.
Bend down
But-
his head.
By the way, remember on his grave there was a crown.
Oh, no.
There's a
I
crown on
know.
his-
No, I know. That's actually
I
really
know.
sweet because he's the king, but he's about to put his head in the chopper. I don't wanna. Frick! This game makes you, like,
It makes you
part
kill
of
each
it.
one.
It makes you kill every single one of
You
them.
are the curse.
God damn it!
You literally are the curse.
I know.
Aw, your cool outfit.
Best I
Oh, I
think
don't
you
like
know.
it.
Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
I don't like it.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Who's you? Who are we talking
She's
to?
22 months pregnant.
Oh, right. Fair enough. Okay.
Seems like a cop-out to me.
We'll see. We'll see. But you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, well... Flip.
That means she
He was
can't
so
die at the end
proud
of this.
being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Yeah, I forgot about Sanjay.
Okay, where are we headed now,
There's only...
folks?
we gotta do Edie.
I
She's the
know.
last one.
I'm assuming it's out and around. Yeah. Alright. Oh, well,
Oh,
flip.
shit. Can we be a cat again?
You know, that would be... What? Oh, it's a branch. Okay. I guess maybe we can come out one of the windows? I'm not entirely sure how to get up to Edie's. There's gotta be some answer inside, Lewis's room.
Yeah.
God!
That was a really, really
That was
amazing
a really
sequence.
good one. And I can't get over there. Okay. Let's see. Can we...
Here. I still want to play that other game. That seems like a cool
It looks
game.
like King's Quest,
Yeah.
kind of.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not
Okay,
sure
so
if she
that's
wanted
what
to make it
happened.
easier or harder.
After Lewis killed himself.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was like a... They just left, like, in the middle
Yeah.
of the night, so I wasn't sure if it was
I wish
like
we'd
a...
stayed. But I understand why we left.
It's good. Contract work. Oh. Nice leaves. Okay.
Seems like bad planning to put Grandma on the top
My
of the
mom ended
house.
up leaving everything behind.
No, this is...
Dawn's room.
Hmm?
Is this Dawn's place?
I guess?
Oh, I guess, have we not gotten a story for Dawn yet? Did we?
No.
No. Alright, so Dawn's missing too.
Yep.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
But now we're in Edith's space, not...
So I
not
guess Dawn
Dawn's.
is going to be the last one.
But it had
Yes.
to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
I guess. That's super cool, by the way.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Huh. Are these...
Edith is a cool lady.
Okay, you realize that we're Edith. Edie is who you're talking about.
Edie's a cool lady,
No,
sorry.
yeah, we're in Edith's room right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Sorry, that gets confusing.
Yeah. So
So I guess we don't get one for Edie or Dawn?
I don't know.
That'd be weird.
It all seems to happen at the same time, so... Oh, she's writing it now.
Mm-hmm.
The whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
So we're
get
going to
to go
find
in.
Edie within our own story, maybe?
Yeah. And Dawn. I mean, because all their timelines
you're
end.
afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Huh. They all end around the same point.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
In Dawn's case, that
I
may...
think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Be the truth, honestly.
Maybe, and I think that's what the game is asking.
Yeah.
We'll have the nursing home
Self-fulfilling
send a van
prophecies
for
and
you
all
in the
that.
morning. Okay?
Okay. Alright. Yeah,
Where's Edie?
here's Edie's. Oh, she always has her little gloves.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh, we can go to the house.
Oh,
It was
cool.
the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
I believe
No.
that.
I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
So how many layers deep are we right now? Like 4?
3.
For a while, I wandered.
Top level.
It's Edith the Third reading Edith the
I
Second.
started seeing things.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of animal symbolism.
There is.
I'm just trying to figure out what it means.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
There it is.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh,
Or maybe I came back to them.
In the house.
and it was the last.
Things I can't explain, but that
back.
I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
I didn't get to finish it.
Damn it.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Wait, Edie.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh.
After that, we moved around a lot.
God, can you imagine what that did to Dawn?
I know. Dawn's already broken beyond
We both
compare.
tried to make the best of it.
7 a.m. waking up in the morning. Because that's the music video.
2 years went by.
What was fun is that took me actually a full, like, 10
Really? To
seconds.
figure out what I was
Yeah.
talking about?
Oh, whoa.
Word dandelion.
Come on.
My
Jake.
favorite kind of dandelion.
You know, this game has a lot of really interesting motion controls, and
My
I'm
mom didn't
super
want to
into
talk
it,
about
but
it.
like,
But she started getting sick a lot.
oh gosh.
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Oh, is this us being born?
I guess so.
It's a little...
Little fucker.
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself.
But actually, that in
But I
itself
guess
is a
if you're
metaphor.
reading
Like,
this now-
as you're being born, the stories are ingrained in you.
Things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Years old.
So she had enough time to write the journal, knowing what was coming.
Did she die in childbirth?
Well, but she had to... She knew something was happening. Right?
I think she just knew her time was coming because she read the stories.
I guess. And she
I
just
I
knew
truly
that
think
anytime
you
there was a chance...
I think she just knew this whole...
This is also a really creepy credits.
I know.
These credits are really creepy.
Is there childhood photos?
Yeah. Okay, this game was amazing.
I'm just, it's... There's a lot to be interpreted here.
There's so much to unpack. There's, like we've been mentioning, there's the animal symbolism. There's the ultimate question, which is whether or not there is a curse. It may be irrelevant because simply thinking that may be what causes it.
Yeah.
There's the idea that mentality is meaningless because...
What's up with Milton? Milton is my big question.
I don't know. He maybe tried to run and escape, or maybe
I'm interested if there's like some hidden Milton stuff.
I feel like there's gotta be. That feels like a really nice Easter egg.
Yeah.
But also I kind of like... I want to know. I actually, with Milton, I was gonna say, maybe I don't want to know, but I kind of want to know.
I definitely want to know with Milton. He's like the one piece that I'm like, clearly there's some stuff happening.
I also... What I like about this game, I think, ultimately, is that there's so many games.
Thanks, Joanne.
I know. There's so many games that are vague and unfulfilling because they think that lends them drama or importance or things like that. This game felt like it was exactly what
it needed to be.
Yeah. It's like, this is a story of this family, and there's...
And a lot of times it didn't actually matter how they died. It's just the fact that they did, but here's, like, their slice of the world.
Yeah. And it's frankly, the fact that they died almost is not the important part. It's the fact that they lived. It's that each of those stories was a moment where you understood who these people were, despite the fact that they're gone.
Yeah.
And that these stories live on, and that... There's this, Dawn was running from them, but that didn't save her. God, Dawn's life was horrifying.
Yeah, the worst there was.
And so, like, I feel like if I'm... No, I don't think there's, like, a moral, but, like, I feel like the ultimate takeaway is just, like, don't run from stories. Stories remind you that people live and that life is crazy and, take from it what you will. I don't know. It's...
Oh, this was a company that made Unfinished Swan.
Oh, well, there you go. We were
There we
gonna
go.
play Unfinished Swan actually on this channel. You know, I still have cover art for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we never played
We
it.
never played it.
We should play it at some point.
We should.
Sorry, I'm just trying to hold this off because I'm reading about Milton right now.
I understand. I was trying to fill the silence while you...
Yeah, you were talking and you realized I wasn't listening because I was trying
I realized that pretty quickly.
His thing is in allusion to the Unfinished Swan.
That makes
his
sense
room.
because it's all the black and white.
Simple
I was
black.
actually going to call attention to that, believe it or not. Because the aesthetic is very clear.
So the story seems to be that Milton found a magic paintbrush and painted himself a doorway into the wondrous realm that the Unfinished Swan takes place in. Of course, one could assume that this is just a clever Easter egg and that Milton's disappearance is much more benign in nature, stuff like that. But no, so
Look at the Edith team with their big old Finch.
the Edith Finch team.
The end.
Aww.
Titanum.
That's my Tom. That's what I got from it. No, but the maker of the game. Oh, look, Don and Edith got their pictures.
Wow.
The replay story. But no, the developer said
I wish
that
we got to finish Edie's story. I know it doesn't matter, but I wish we had.
Wait, but the developer said that it's canon.
That he disappeared into the Unfinished Swan world?
Ian Dallas said, quote, "Yes, I'd consider it canon. Also worth pointing out, since I've seen some confusion about this online, Milton is the king, not the protagonist in the Unfinished Swan. The protagonist already has his own perfectly serviceable name, Monroe." We haven't played Unfinished Swan, but Milton's a main character in it.
Alright, Milton. That baffles me more. Honestly, that brings up way more questions than it answers.
That one's just for fun, though.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. I know it was perhaps our single quietest Let's Play ever.
Sorry, we just didn't talk
But
much.
it's because
like,
I was sitting here having an existential crisis. And, like, that makes it sound like I'm making light of it. This was a beautiful game,
It really
and I
was.
genuinely enjoyed this.
And I'm hoping you guys enjoyed that we just got to, like, kind of sit back and look at it, you know? Because, like, I don't know, you're not watching this one for our dialogue.
No, God knows. We're not gonna add to it. But thank you all for watching, and thank you, What Remains of Edith Finch. That was wonderful. That was a really, really wonderful thing.
We gotta play Unfinished Swan.
Yeah. Alright, well, bye everyone.
Bye, friends!